I'm Sandy, and welcome to Life with Sandy. Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, June 4th, and we are on our way to go meet Mary and Don and Christy and Sophia for lunch at Mexican Village in Shelby Township. This is our favorite Mexican place around here. It's not even close to me. It's probably about a half hour away. But I thought I'd take you along with me. But we do have birthdays today. How could we not forget people's birthdays? I had to write them down. It is Diane Pym, P-Y-M, Diane. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diane. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday, but we also have another birthday, but I got to maneuver through here. It is also Tracy Marsh's birthday, so Tracy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tracy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great birthday. And we also have anniversaries. Today is my buddy Buffalo Fawn and Kat. I think it's their 34th, but let me know, Buffalo, in the comments below, because I want to make sure I got it right. But Buffalo and Cat, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary, and let me know in the comments if I got the year right. And then that brings us to Becky and Craig Fisher. Oh, Bertie came yesterday, and I'll show a clip of her later on, Becky. She got your birthday card, and I finally gave it to her. But it's Becky and Craig's, and I know she told me. I think it's their 50th. I really do think it's their 50th, but I'm not positive. So let me know, and I will let everybody know tomorrow, because she always answers right away. But Becky and Craig, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Oh, geez, you cut that short. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. Anyway, that was a motor. Oh, I don't want to turn that off. I got to turn. That was a motorcyclist, and I get annoyed when people say, look out for us on the road, we're there. And I agree, because sometimes they're hard to see, and you really got to be careful looking for them. But then you got these, like this guy, that give them a bad reputation, because they had to really slow down so they wouldn't hit him. It's like, he's not the one that owns the road. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's a lot of crazy drivers out here today. I better be careful. There's two people made their turns, and I'm thinking, how could you have turned? Well, he's going to go. I think I better try, because the guy behind me is going to say, yeah, let me write it out. Here's your invitation. Make your turn. I'm very cautious. My pool is finally. I think that I just had to wait till I got the right person. It's finally starting to look better. I can actually see both drains, and I can see the pool toys that were left on the bottom of the pool last summer that we just didn't go back into the pool to get out. The kids like to toss the rings and then dive for them. So we've got all different colored rings all around the pool, on the bottom of the pool. And we can see them now. They're there. So that was good news to see that. You know what? It's been quite an expensive beginning. I've probably invested over $600 so far into this pool, considering I got all my summer chemicals and things. But it really took a bite out of my apple. Not my apple, though. I just wasn't planning on spending that much money. But the grandkids come over. We have our family dinner every week, and the kids come over and they go swimming all the time. My neighbors go in too occasionally, not a lot, but like if it's a really hot day, they'll say, "Do you mind if I?" And I said, "You know what? It's an open invitation. I told you could come in anytime you want." So they do. And then, like I said, I go in quite often. I go in. I just like to float maybe for half an hour or so. Just get in my little inner tube. My inner tube is actually my mother's inner tube, and it's an actual inner tube from a car from long ago. My mother had this inner tube way back in the 70s. And it is so, I'll have to show you one time. Okay, this is the sorry looking inner tube. Might as well put it in the pool. That's my inner tube. My kids make fun of me because even when we go up north to Lexington, I bring that. They go, "Why do you bring that? That's not going to save you." Yeah, well, it's all deflated. It's not worth trying to repair. It's just like when I float in the water, I'm floating with my mom. So that's all that matters to me. And I don't go deep enough that I have to worry about getting saved. Okay, we're going to scoot on through here because I don't want to. Ooh. I know, that was breaking the law. But these lights are timed a little differently, so I want to get here. So anyway, I'm going to Mexican Village, which I love Mexican food. I hope it's a little spicier than it normally is. Thankfully, usually when you get older, spicy food bothers you, but it doesn't so far bother me, knock on wood, because I love my spicy food. Jim, not so much. So like if I make any kind of food, I always have like the container of chili powder on the table. Like if we have chili, I can't make it really too spicy, but I can always add my spices afterwards. Because Jim, not so much. We went out to eat the other day on Thursday after we did our family pictures, and he ordered some kind of like a mustacholi, but it wasn't with marinara sauce. It was some other kind of sauce. I forget what kind it was. Anyway, but it's a spicier sauce. Not real spicy, but spicier than regular marinara sauce. And he ate it, and I was surprised. And Jim never brings food home. Never. And he says, "I'm going to bring this home. I'm going to have the leftovers tomorrow." Which he didn't have yesterday because he worked, but he'll probably eat it today. And I had a turkey bacon avocado sandwich, which was delicious. I ate half of it Thursday at the meal. I ate half of it on Thursday, and the other half I'll probably eat for my dinner tonight. And then, like I said, I'm going to have the Mexican here. I don't know what I'm going to have. This Mexican Village is the only place where I go that I order something different. I have my standbys where I go. Out back, I'm always going to get the Alice Spring chicken. If I go to Texas Roadhouse, I'm always going to get the ribs and chicken. If I go to Applebee's, I'm going to get the 3-cheese chicken penna. Do we see a theme here? The chicken. Pancake house, any kind of a pancake house. Pecan pancakes. If I go to the Country Inn, though, I always get a rooster omelet. But Jim says, "Oh, if we go to Strawberry Fields, fish and chips." So I'm just a creature of nature. What's that? Creature of nature? I don't know. You know what I mean? Is it a creature of nature? I don't know. Anyway, and then Danny had asked me if I could watch Oliver while he went and golfed, and then he was switching. It might be Saturday, it might be Sunday, it might be Saturday, it might be Sunday. And I said, "Well, you just let me know." And so then he texted me the other day. He said, "Oh, I read Saturday at 10." And I wrote him back. I said, "Well, he'll have to stay with your dad for like an hour while I go out to eat, because I'm not bringing him with me, because he doesn't. He's very picky on what he eats, and then he doesn't eat it all, and then I get upset that I spent that much money, and then you didn't eat him, and all that." So he said, "No, that's no problem." So I actually got up early so I could have my shower and everything ready when he got there today. And I was sitting in it, it's getting to be like 10, 10:15, 10:30, and I'm thinking, Danny's always on time. So I thought, I better check that text. No, it's tomorrow. So I didn't have to get up that early. I didn't have to leave till 11:15 today. So I didn't have to get up earlier, and that just bugged me. But I'm thinking because it's so cool, that's why I got a long sleeve shirt on today. It's 61 right now. It's only supposed to go up to 67. But I think that with the cool weather, it's going to make it easier for the pool to wrap around getting better quicker because the humidity's not high. And I think the humidity really does me in a lot of times as far as trying to keep it clear. And what else can we talk about? You know, I always am envious of like people like Edie and Kim. They just sit and they just chit and they chat. Chit-chat. They just talk about whatever. And I always think, I got a lot to say. But then I think, maybe I don't have a lot to say. But I didn't watch any videos yesterday. I didn't finish my book because Bertie came over. So I'm going to finish my book today. And then we watched TV. We watched, what did we watch? We watched the news. And then we watched Wheel of Fortune. And then 2020 watched. And then she went home. And then Jim got home. And I actually went to bed early. I went to bed about midnight. This is probably why I didn't have a problem getting up early today, because I did get plenty of sleep, so there wasn't a problem with that. And then I talked to Denise yesterday, and she's feeling a lot better, but she's bummed because my family has problems with our liver. My father had cirrhosis of the liver, and then my brother Pat my brother Pat was an alcoholic, and he had cirrhosis of the liver. My father had a period of time where he was a heavy drinker, but he wasn't like an alcoholic, but he just was a heavy drinker at a certain period of his life, just enough to damage his liver, and waited too long for treatment, so he didn't qualify for a transplant. The same with my brother Pat. Although my brother Pat wouldn't have qualified anyhow, because being an alcoholic, he wouldn't qualify for it. But Denise has a fatty liver, and Mary, they're testing for her liver. But Mike and I don't have a problem with our livers. But I always get it checked, because with the family history, I always get it checked. And then my sister Sue didn't. But Mary and Sue has passed. Sue had diabetes. Mary does have diabetes. And then Mary's got the neuropathy of the feet, and which amazes that she doesn't drive now because Christy went and picked her up. But when she was driving, it was kind of scary to think that she was driving. And then, so how did I get onto this subject? Oh, you got to give me a minute. Give me a minute. Don't rush me. Denise was supposed to go on Wednesday for a biopsy on her liver because her liver enzymes are very high. And she was supposed to do it like in January, and then she was sick in January. But then she forgot to reschedule it. And then by the time she got around to rescheduling it, there was for next Wednesday. So I was going to bring her. She had to be at the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning. So another early morning. But I don't mind in the summer because it's lighter. I drive better in the light than I do in the dark. You don't want to drive with me when it's dark. Trust me, you do not want to drive with me when it's dark. I don't want to drive with me when it's dark. That'll give you a clue. But anyway, so she had made this appointment to go on Wednesday, and then she got sick. So then she called her doctor on Monday after she was diagnosed, and she said, I just wanted to let you know, blah, 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 but I still think I'll be fine because it'll be past my 10-day period. And the doctor says, oh, no, you'll be fine. We're going to, we'll still go ahead with it. But just if you're still sick next week, let me know. And, let me know by Monday, because then we'll have to postpone it. And so Denise said, okay. Well, then yesterday the hospital called to have her make arrangements to go have her COVID test. And Denise, she said, well, I have COVID now, explained the whole situation. She says, but I've talked to my doctor and blah, blah, blah. And the nurse said, well, the doctor might have one set of rules, but we at the hospital here have a completely different set of rules, and we will not be doing the procedure. We are canceling that procedure, especially since you were just diagnosed on Monday. So she said, we'll have your doctor reschedule it. So then the office called her later yesterday and said, well, we'll reschedule it for the end of July. And then Denise went ballistic. She said, well, we are not postponing it that long. There is no way, because I've waited this long and blah, blah, blah. And so then, I know I say blah, blah, blah a lot, don't I? But anyway, I was getting a phone call. I was trying to see who it was. They did reschedule it. I think it's the 15th, I think she said. So if you really, like, stand your ground, but... And then as much as Denise loves her job at this senior home, she's thinking of not working there again, because she really does think that's where she got sick. Originally she thought she got sick at Kylie's graduation, but her symptoms came too fast for it to be like, she got really sick the very next day. So if anything, she infected people. I told her. But she said that she's never really, so was talking to some of her friends, and they were surprised that at her age, because Denise is 61, that she would start working at a senior home, being as that she's never worked there a long time, that she could have built up her immunity over the years. And now she's got Denise thinking, which has now got Denise thinking maybe she shouldn't be there. And the thing that really bothered her the most, speaking of Denise's job, it's right here. We're driving right past it right now. But anyway, she had asked them, because nobody wears masks. Denise wears a mask, but like very few people in there wear a mask. Obviously, none of the residents wear a mask. Their visitors don't wear a mask, and then especially when she has to do, they have that pub that they do at 5 o'clock every night. That they have their drinks, and the family can come and have drinks, and the grandkids. She just thinks it's So she had brought it up. I was surprised, like nobody asked me if I was vaccinated or anything. And she said, oh, the people that aren't vaccinated, oh no, that was it. She said, how do you know if people are vaccinated or not? And they said, well, because the ones that aren't vaccinated that work here have to have a COVID test every week. And Denise said, well, you never asked me if I was vaccinated. And they said, well, we just assumed you were. Well, then how many other people did they just assume are vaccinated that really aren't vaccinated there? So the funny thing, but not the ha-ha funny, but just the kind of ironic funny, is that Denise is like the biggest, has always been the biggest proponent of wearing the mask. I wear my mask and stuff, like when I go to a place that I don't feel safe, I guess. I can't keep my distance from people. But Denise wears her mask everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And she'll wear it in the car if she's with somebody else. I mean, she's just like super, super cautious, and she's constantly washing her hands. And, she's very germ conscious or whatever. Not germ phobia, but germ conscious of things. And and for her to get sick is just like, kind of strange. But see, speaking of motorcyclists, he's driving down the center lane here. It's a 2-lane highway here. It's a 2-lane highway. Well, road. It's a 2-lane road, and he's driving up the middle between cars. And we're going at a pretty good pace. He's the one that gives them bad names. He's the motorcyclist that gives them a bad name. But anyway, this restaurant, as much as I love it, is just a hair out of my comfort zone, because I told you, like 30 minutes I'm okay. I think this is going to be cutting it close. I don't know why. I'm not going to like turn into a frog or something at 31 minutes, and I'm not going to have a panic attack at 31 minutes, but well, we don't know that to be true. But your mind is so powerful. Valerie Reese, I was watching her weigh in, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, and she was reading from this book, and she was talking about the fact that some people don't believe that your mind is such a powerful instrument. And my mother always told us when we were younger that your mind is so powerful, and you can really overcome a lot if you really just put your mind to it. And we never wanted to stay home sick, and my kids never wanted to stay home sick. And the reason being is because if you were home sick, you were sick. You weren't like you just didn't feel like going to school that day. No, you were sick. You stayed because you did not have TV, you did not have radio, you had your school books you could read, or a book for a book report you could read, or you just laid in the bed. And then at 3 o'clock you could not have a miraculous recovery and think that you were going to go outside and play with your friends. And oh, heaven forbid if you thought you were going to be sick on a Friday. Whew. If you were sick on a Friday, you might as well plan on staying home the whole weekend because you weren't going to go anywhere the rest of the weekend because you needed those extra days just to recover. Okay, saw that move coming. And I'm doing the speed limit, which is not normal for me because usually I go a little bit faster, so maybe I'm not going fast enough with everybody. But anyway, so I was going to talk to you about something. Sparkling Susan might be coming soon because now she's back working from home. She's not traveling anymore, so maybe we'll get to meet up and go to lunch. Cheryl Bradley, we were supposed to go to lunch, but then COVID hit, and then we never got around to that. So we got to meet for lunch. I just love meeting my subscribers. I just wish people were closer. It's like, I'd like one of those time machine, maybe it's not a time machine, but like some kind of a machine where you go in it, and then once you get in it, you can like walk through a door, like a portal. That would be it, like walk through a portal, and then you could be where you wanted to be. Wouldn't that be so much nice? Because I'm not much of I love to go places, but I don't like going places, if that makes any sense. I like to be there, but I don't like getting there. I just, like we're going to go to Minnesota in August, and I'm so looking forward to going, but I'm not looking forward to the drive. That's just, and it's an enjoyable ride, you know, that you're with friends, you're with my family, and you're talking, and blah, blah, the first couple hours go by pretty fast because you're just catching up on a lot of stuff. But then you hit that, are we going to get there? Are we ever going to get there, Mark? And that's when it's like drags. Usually we leave so early, I just get in the car and then I sleep for the next 2 or 3 hours, and then we talk for another 2 or 3 hours. So then you killed like 7 hours right there. But then you think, I still got another 7 hours to go. Oh, somebody's on the phone. I'll be right back. Hello? I'm back. Did you miss me? That was Christy. They're already at the restaurant, but the restaurant doesn't open until 12. So we'll get fresh food. It's one way to look at it, I guess. But anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, the traveling. So once I get someplace, I'm fine. But getting there is like, anyway. I know a lot of you have commented about Sebastian. As you know, maybe you don't know, but Danny and Shannon are divorced. And Sebastian, being 11, is taking it kind of hard. So it was, it's confusing, I think, for Sebastian more so, because some days he's with Danny, some days he's with his mom, some days he's with his real dad. Not his real dad, but his biological dad. I hate to say real dad because I think Danny's his real dad too. Kind of hard to know how to say it, but so he just kind of gets mixed up, I think, sometimes. But he did smile for the pictures. Christy assured me, because like different pictures we would stand over to the side and see, and but it's hard for kids. The one neighbor we have got divorced, and I love this setup. I know you got to have some money to do it, but I love this setup because it's not the kid's fault that you're not getting along. And I always don't understand, like when parents, if I was a child of divorce, I'm not a child of divorce, so this would be hard for me to understand. When a parent would say, I will love you forever, but your dad and I, or your mom and I, we just don't love each other the same way anymore. As a child, I would think, well, why is that any different? How can you feel any different? I don't get that. I have a hard time with that one. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I say that a lot too. Okay, I chose poorly coming down this road. I thought this would be a better way to go, but it's definitely not. Anyway, our neighbors got divorced, and what they do is they share an apartment because they can't afford their own places. And then when they switch off, they go like a week with the mom, and then a week with the dad, and then a week with the mom, and a week with the dad. So they go back and forth for a week. The kids don't move. The kids stay. That's their home. That's the only home they've ever known. That's the home they stay in. And then the parents are sharing an apartment, like a 2-bedroom apartment that's nearby, until the kids get old enough and they graduate from high school. They're a little older. They're like, I think they're like 10 and 12, something like that. So their plan is for the next 8 years to just to do this, to go back and forth and leave the kids at home with their friends and their comfortable situation, situation, which I think that's truly a true love. Not that I understand that people don't want to do that. I understand that, but I think that they put their children first, and I think that that's, when you have kids, that's what you got to do. You got to put your kids first, and so it doesn't work for everybody. I understand, and then it's kind of weird that they're sharing a place. I mean, they'd have their own bedrooms and stuff, but then the rest of the thing, if one is like a sloppy person, then that would be annoying. Like you have to go in and clean up after the other one. I'm not married to you anymore, but I'm still cleaning up after you. That would get annoying. But they've been doing it now for about a year, and it seems to be working. So that's all that really matters, I guess. So, okay, Taco Bell, that's not where we're going, though. Like, now I'm getting anxious because I'm a little bit past my mark. But, and we are here. Oh, we're here already. Oh, thank goodness, because I just got to my point that I'm ready to go. I've had enough. Leave me alone. They went to Aldi's, but I'm just going to park over here. Alrighty. Thank you for driving with me. Thank you so much. You made the trips that much more enjoyable for me because I was not looking forward to this drive. I definitely was not. But I'm going to Jimmy's later on, and I'll try to get him on the video. So this is going to be a long video. Of course, you knew that already. So I'll talk to you guys. Okay, this is mine. I got a chicken. What did I get? I got a chimichanga.
My God, these people don't know what they got.
What did you get, Christy?
I know what I got. I got enchilada with flour.
And what did I get?
You got the chimichanga, and you got the regular enchilada with the corn.
Yeah, Christy was a little annoyed when we were ordering.
Corn and flour. You didn't say flour.
I'm pissed. I want a flower. I got it. Can I?
I'm never going to lunch with these two ladies ever again in my life.
So sorry.
Wait a minute.
So sorry. I thought I said I wanted the same as what she had, and she got the flour, and they brought me corn, and I don't like the corn one, so she wasn't seeming very happy.
Yeah, show us the face that she made. Well, look who stopped by.
Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope you're all doing well and had a nice Memorial Day weekend. It was nice weather here in Michigan.
Mm-hmm. She got a birthday card.
And I got a birthday card from one of Sandy's admirers.
One of your admirers too, obviously, if they sent you one.
From Becky and Craig Fisher, but they spell their name wrong. They got a C in it. But it came from all the way from Bakersfield, California. Wow, I'm impressed. This is a fan.
Mm-hmm. This is probably her second card. The first one got lost in the mail, so she sent you another one.
Happy birthday. May all your birthday wishes come true. Love you, Becky, Sandy's subscriber. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Becky and Craig. And you can spell your name with a C.
Aren't you nice?
I'm a Fisher, but without a C. But thank you for sending the card. It was very much appreciated. Hope you all have a good weekend.
Well, I'm back from the restaurant. Chrissy said she doesn't want to eat out with me and Mary again. Don decided he didn't want to go, so we just got a carry out for Don. And then Sophia wanted to go with her Aunt Amy, so she was there. But there's Jim. You can't see it. He got a haircut. Did you get them all cut?
All that I have.
Yeah, he's got so many. But now we're on our way to Jimmy's house. So, any words of wisdom, Jim?
Not today.
Not today? I don't need to turn the radio down then because we're going to be gone. So let's talk to you soon. Patiently waiting for somebody to drop something.
No, they always wait for him because he always feeds them.
They're in line, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Oh, she says, I got to get this back in line?
Good line.
I don't want to get in line.
Him first.
That's kind
You got to move over more. What? Well, don't you want to sit next to your mother?
I do, but I mean, I can't get any more over than that.
Jeez, oh Pete. Well, he's finishing up.
Closets today.
Hopefully good news soon. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
So he's doing closets today. His stairway came out beautiful, but I can't show you.
It's awesome.
Can't show
Got the
you.
archway done.
His archway done. The one side looks nice.
Yeah, one side's gotta be redone.
The other side, not so much.
What else is there? Yeah, it's all closet stuff.
Samantha's putting the food and
Yep, she's putting
Stuff
everything in the
in the
cabinet. So
cabinet.
we're slowly moving stuff from the house, packing it in here, so when we do move, we don't have to
he's hoping soon.
very soon, sooner than you think.
Yes, we can't give a date because the boss over there said we can't give a date.
Nope, she said no.
But we'll tell you it's less than 30
It is less than 30, thank God.
and more than 4.
Less than 30, more than 4.
That's the only clue we're gonna give
Jesus,
you.
you guys.
Not more than 17, but less than 3. Really confuse everyone.
Yeah, you'll have to figure that out. Let us know in the comments below if you figured out a date yet with our clues.
If you get it right, she'll give you a prize.
I will give you a prize. Jimmy's gonna figure out how much of a gift card he's gonna donate.
No.
All right, well, let us know what you think is the date. And I will give out a Visa gift card. I don't know how much yet.
$7,000.
Taken from Jimmy's contingency plan
Yeah.
budget, which I'm sure they
Yeah,
shot
there's
through.
none of that left.
Good luck.
But,
Take 2 zeros off that, maybe.
do you want to give them the clues again? Because Jimmy
Not
doesn't
3.
even remember.
I don't even remember. More than 3, less than 30.
Yeah, there you go. So pick a date, and we'll let you know.
All right.
We can't announce the winner until we announce the official move-in date.
Exactly.
And I will give
And
out.
we'll do the exact moving date when I'm actually moving in. I'll go, I'm here.
There we go. People are looking forward to the final video.
So am I.
So are they. But, alrighty. Okay, what is your estimation? Do you want to give any clues or no?
No,
She's harder than me.
no. I don't want to get jinxed anymore. I'm tired of it.
Okay, we got to stop filming her before the door closes and then they see the door because they can't see the door right now. But Jamie's out there.
Oh, she's coming.
Oh, gotta close the door. We gotta go. Bye. It's been a long day. I don't think I'll probably have that half a sandwich and that'll be the rest I'll have to eat today. But my lunch was very good. My traveling, I made it home. I guess that's all we can say about that. The actual trip took me almost 40 minutes. It was like, it was scary. The last 10 minutes were like, I can't explain it. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share if you think somebody might like to see it. Always stay safe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.